Hi, friends. This is Mike Gerdes from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living. And of course, this is Wonder Dog Yoga. Now, I got a question for you. Does she look anxious? No. You know, with all the stuff that's going on in the world, Yoga does not look anxious. She's absolutely calm, centered, and she does a great job of meditating too. Yeah. She just could sit, stare, and stare, and stare. A lot of us this time of year, though, because of what's going on, I say this time of year because it seems like to be this coronavirus time of year, are experiencing high anxiety. Remember the movie High Anxiety as Mel Brooks? It was great. And there's really no reason for us to do that. Always say, well, what about the coronavirus? Well, I get it. But there's only two natural fears that we're born with: loud noises and falling. All the rest of it's just a perception of ourselves, a perception of what's going on. Now, I understand being concerned, being afraid even, of catching the coronavirus. I get it. But you know, some of us are getting concerned about our jobs, or getting anxious about what to do next, where to go. Are we doing it right? Are we doing it wrong? And that's where the anxiety that we face really doesn't make sense. Because here's what our teaching says. The science of mind tells us that if we make up our minds as to what it is that we want to realize, achieve, or know, that universal mind takes that idea and works upon it and realizes that, brings it into our experience, brings that into our awareness. What we're using is a law of mind. Just like the law of gravity, the law of electricity, it's the law of mind. And you can count on it to do what it does, which is take the impress of your thought and act upon it, creating in our outer experience exactly what we thought of, what we instilled within subconscious mind. We can have faith in that. So we say, well, that's fine, but what does that do with regards to what I'm doing today and what I'm facing at work? And excuse me, dealing with Yoga, who's temporarily anxious because she wants down. What it means is this: once you and I decide what it is that we want to be experiencing, what it is that we want to be doing, and we accept that as what we really are, universal mind and all the laws of nature conspire to bring that into our experience. Knowing that, every decision, every step that we take forward is the right step. Every decision we make is the right decision. Why? Because the law says we couldn't make the wrong one. What do you mean we can't make the wrong one? I make mistakes all the time. Yeah, Edison made mistakes all the time too, to come up with a light bulb. You see, life is a forward path, but it's a forward path much like a sailboat. Those of you who've gone sailing or have seen a sailboat, you know that it tacks back and forth to get to the destination. It doesn't go straight at it. Life is like that too. We'll head off knowing where it is we want to end up, and we can be confident that the direction we are going is the right direction at that time, the right step to take, the right decision to make at that time. And then we get a course correction. It's not so much we're making a mistake, we get course corrections. We get signposts along the way saying, go this way, go that way. We never run into dead ends. There are always signposts saying, this way, that way. Some of them say slow down, some of them tell us to speed up, some of us tell us there's a hill ahead. But we can rest assured that if we give mind, universal mind, the idea as to what we want and we're specific about it, you have no worry. You have no concern. You don't have a reason to have any anxiety at all. Every step you take is the right step. Every decision you make is the right decision, because right where you are, God is, and God is good all the time. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to catch us at cslphilly.org. We've got a beautiful new website, and from there you can click on to see where we've done live streaming and some of our other video presentations during this time, because on Sundays we are live streaming rather than have our regular celebrations at our center. And there's various ways that you can contribute. One is by mailing in a check to the center. You can go online to get the address, or you can go online to cslphilly.org and make a contribution right there. That's very easy. But I wanted to show you something that was really slick. This is our text to give number. Now, if you dial 484-494-2219, what happens is, whoops, you make a mistake because you don't dial it. What you do is you text that number. So you'd hit a message, you go into your message, and you message in that number. And when you message in that number, it tells you that you can, it asks you for your credit card information, whatever, how much you want to contribute. And then it keeps that information, so the next time you go in, you can make an easy contribution. It's really quick, it's really simple, but don't do what I've done twice now, is dial it. Actually, that's the third time. You want to text yourself to get in. Well, that's it for today. Stay tuned tomorrow, and I know Dr. Maxine's got something wonderful to share with you. Know you're loved. Bye-bye.